Alright, so starting in the bottom left hand corner we have the light blue Terran Raver. And in the top right corner we have our purple Protoss, who picked up the last game after holding an SCV pool, TheBentOne. So the only thing I'm pretty happy about is the fact that I actually had 0 cheeses happen today. It's always nice to have in a show match environment where there's no money or anything on the line, so it's like, why cheese, you know? There's no point. So as we were watching today, just remember, you were a part of history. First ever 3-hour setup games without any cheeses. Yeah. So let's see. From here, Raver's opening with the barracks. Pretty typical stuff. And let's see. I don't think. Nope. Gateway's going down in the base. So we should be good to just imagine that this is going to be a standard game from here. Let's see what we'll be dealing with here in the future. Got Raver being standard. So, Raver, you gonna build me one of them Reapers, or you gonna make something that I'm not used to people making? Right now, Raver does look like he's going for. Okay, it is a Reaper, so I'm right, which is nice. I haven't been right all too much today. And then TheBentOne taking a much different approach from one of the previous games we saw, where they went 3 in each. He's going 2 in each, like I thought was normal, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess it does depend on the build. So, on top of that, God, my voice is so shot. I'm sorry, guys. It's the tail end of the day here, and I am taking bets. Yep, right here, right on the day. Who bets? You know, what are the things that OBS bets? Chips. Who bets 3,000 chips on TheBentOne? Come on, he's already up on the game. He held a pull I thought for sure was gonna kill him, even though he did way more damage with some zealots than he should have. But I think we all know that. And then we have Raver. Who thinks Raver is gonna win? I mean, you know, it's all fun. So why not make a prediction? And from the looks of it, I'm thinking Raver's gonna go 3 racks again. That would be my assumption here, if I had to assume something. Oh man, I'm just getting better and better at knowing what these Terrans are up to. And another pretty quick robo coming down for TheBentOne here. I feel like he accidentally selected that probe, and that's why it went over there to help him put down that robo. Let's see what TheBentOne decides to do here, because I feel like being up a game in a best of 3 series allows you to have some leeway with your build. You're just thinking, I can do kind of whatever I want. If I lose, it's okay. I got another game, and if it somehow kills him, the pressure's on him anyway. So the base over here is finishing up. Oh, he's gonna lose the mother core. No, he's not. He's not even gonna chase it. I'm kind of surprised about that. So that mothership core did just recall, which means it's not going to have the energy for a photon overcharge for a long time. Honestly, at that point, it might have been worth it just to lose the mothership core, because I mean he didn't say anything. Pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't know what's up. There's 3 racks producing again, which is nice. Alright, so I see the chat heavily in favor of Raver. But can he really do it? I mean, guys, I would just like to point out that no one has come back and actually won their series. Everyone who's lost the first game has lost their series today. Out of the 3 or 4 series we've had. Yeah, I think we've had 4. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's gonna be close. This little pocket full of an army is growing very slowly. Might be worth it to note that he is still only just now started. Well, he's about halfway through the factory, so that's nice to have. But that means that the medevacs are going to be kind of late. But I don't really foresee him going for any kind of push or anything. And this third base is already on the way. That's nice. He's gonna. I'm wondering though if he's actually gonna use it to expand, or like he did last time, just turn it into an orbital, use it for SCVs, and then expand later. And we've got kind of just. There's only really nothing out for the TheBentOne. So had there been a stem push, which is what's happening right now, he would be in some big trouble. I mean, all he's got is this one Colossus without extended thermal lance, and then he's got that. I mean, he might be able to force field everything off. He's got to hit those force fields right now. Don't run, just target down the Colossus. Oh man, those force fields are too late, I feel. They were good. Go ahead and target down that pylon. Yeah, supply blocked, kid. Alright, so now he's going to want to run now that that's happened. Oh, that was a nice force field right there. Catching a good... Oh no, this Marauder's just sacrificing himself. What would Marauders say? Like, I know derpy zealots would be like, my life or hire, and then they just die. But what do the Marauders say? I need a song. We need a song for this. Alright, come on guys. Seriously, what do Marauders say though? Don't leave me hanging. That's all I know. Not enough Terran in my life, guys. I need to play more Terran. Oh my god. He's had it on a bunch of gateways. Oh, did he trap? Oh, that would have been hilarious. That Colossus would have been trapped there somehow. Not 100% sure what I'm expecting from this yet, because with all those gateways, I would expect there to be some sort of attack that he's gearing up for after +1 finishes, but he has no proxied pylons, which is the typical problem I've been seeing. You want to have at least 1 or 2 to give you some options to warp in whenever you decide to attack. And the TheBentOne and Raver are going to have thirds up. Raver's going to have his first, so that's nice. And he's got pretty good saturation, but he doesn't even have +1 on the way yet. So his upgrades are going to be super far behind, and you're already going to be usually behind on upgrades as Terran versus Protoss. So the last thing you want to do is be farther behind because of a self-induced problem. Really, he does... I don't know. I feel like that forge getting picked off. I don't know if he realizes he lost that assimilator. He needs to get that assimilator back up, and he needs 1 more probe right there on that gas. Unless he's metagaming me too, guys. Okay, so he locks this probe in right here, and then he puts the forge over here. Then he adds. I'm sorry, guys. Don't do this. Okay, if you're gonna add more gates, add them over here or down here. You don't really want important type things. Expose at the 3rd. Okay, so we've got Warp Prism walking over. And this, I'm kind of surprised that there's not a higher saturation here at Raver's third. I mean, he's starting to transfer a couple SCVs, but he could have either A, transferred a whole bunch over there already, or he could have just started rallying all SCVs to that. So, waiting to see if this Warp Prism will achieve anything. He still has not retaken this assimilator. He really did not notice that he lost that assimilator, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probes just sitting there. And now the Warp Prism's heading in, and it's sitting there. And the Warp Prism's just sitting there. It could be killing stuff. And he has these Vikings for Colossi, but there are no Colossi to be seen in this army, honestly. There's 2, and they do have extended thermal lance, but they're both going to go down, maybe. Yeah, they're both. I feel like the chat could be correct on this one, guys. I mean, I don't know. TheBentOne's about to lose a couple gates. He's going to lose a forge. He's going to lose this nexus. He's going to be behind pretty bad in economy, actually. All those probes just sitting there. Wonder how much idle time he's had on those probes this game. That's what I want to know. And at this point, like I said earlier, TheBentOne's just deciding to type GG in all caps or lowercase. Not 100% sure what he's waiting on, because I don't think there's any way he's getting back into this. Stem to win, baby. Stem to win. Picking off those Templar. And it does look like he decides to go lowercase GG. That ties the series up 1